As we were pulling up to the Wengrofsky home to ask Helene and Michael to be honored at the dinner, my husband pulls out his phone and there's a message from Michael. If this is about the dinner, the answer is no. And we looked at each other like, this is gonna go really well. But in true Wengrofsky style, when we went to see them and we sat with them and we explained that this was for the betterment of the shul, they couldn't say no. And that is so in keeping with how the Wengrofskys live.
When I was president of the shul, Michael was the treasurer. And treasurer has a specific job relative to the money. Michael did that very well. But Michael went above and beyond that and did so many things. He was really like a right hand to me.
Our community honors and values the deep roots that we have, and they're part of it. Now that Stephen is living here and the kids are around, they'll be part of the next generation. And I think something so unique about Livingston is this idea of multi-generational.
One of the things that's so clear to anyone who knows Helene and Michael is the importance of family, the importance of continuity, and also how that fits in with community.
They're just hilarious people. I mean, I can't overstate it. Just being with them is just so much fun. And I think Michael brings his humor to everything that he does.
To be honest, they've done a lot for the shul, right? I mean, my dad was treasurer and gabbai. I don't know who gave him that job, but.
We've been here since 1996. I can't remember a time where, it wasn't my dad coming home from work and going straight to a board meeting. We'll leave everything he said afterwards out of this.
Our parents are, separately and together, extremely hardworking, independent people who can really accomplish any task that they set their minds out to. They're very determined and very capable people and are constantly there for their friends, their children, and now their grandchildren.
Really dedicated a lot of time, not just to shul finances, the board, gabbai, the softball team,
the rabbi contract,
the rabbi's contract.
Well, I guess when I think of Helene, I think of someone who's a doer. She's like a woman of action.
I think they just deeply care about the community and the people in our community and our shul. So I think where they can and when they can, they step in.
Wonderful people to have in a community, knowing what they do and what they do right and what they accomplish for everybody. They're very selfless in that way.
There are just so many memories. Everybody needs a friend. At least one friend like Helene is a friend to me. Someone who you just walk into a room and you can just both burst out laughing. They're really special, special people. So.
I don't know if it was anything specific that made us look to come to Livingston. When we first moved out of Manhattan, we lived with Helene's parents in a two-family house in Brooklyn, and my aunt and uncle knew Miriam and Stanley Greenberg, who obviously were here in Livingston, founding members of the shul. And
she was not letting us not buy a house here,
yeah.
so we were buying a house
Miriam,
here.
Yeah, we were buying a house and living. Once you started working with her, we started looking here, and we.
And lucky for us, we found one.
30 years later, here we are.
We are.
I was treasurer for a few years during some difficult times in the shul's history.
It was after a 14-hour day in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Traveling back and forth, having dinner when he got home, and then running to the shul to see how he can keep the lights on for how many more months. It was tough. It was tough.
I ended up being gabbai somehow, which is like the biggest shock of anything, of being gabbai in the shul for a couple of years. Just needed it. Somebody, nobody wanted to do it. It needed somebody. Great learning experience. Something I never would have imagined. When you move to a town like this, sooner or later you had to get involved with something. And we started the softball team, I want to say late 90s, around 2000, and our age guys, there were guys older than us when we started, and then the younger guys came in, and we don't play anymore because we're just.
And it was always the highlight of the summer was the team dinner that we used to host, which was fantastic for all of them.
It was a lot of fun, and again, that's how you even broaden the base of the people you knew in the community.
It doesn't matter how old you are here in Livingston. I could be friends with somebody 10 years older than me, 10 years younger than me. And I think that's what the kids got to see, and I think we're so lucky for all of that.
It's nice to see the growth that the shul has had. I think the rabbi and representative have done an amazing job in outreach and bringing more and more young families.
And the willingness of these young families to get involved and participate and kind of like take the hat from the older one who used to do it, and taking on the responsibility is a beautiful thing to see.
Look, we've had all three sons' bar mitzvahs, Ofrovs here. It's the family's grown in this building, and
Yep.
you know, we're 3 daughter-in-laws to this building now, and 4 grandsons, and hopefully, God willing, many more to come down the road. Not daughter-in-laws, grandsons, grandchildren. Sorry, but it's really been, you know, the highlights of our adult life for Helene and me has been here in the shul.
I think we're the only family that did not do a test Shabbos weekend, like come here for Shabbos.
Right.
We just like threw the papers up in the air and said, wherever it lands, it will be home. And I guess we were right, you know?